Tobago to honor Dr. Eric Williams. WASA announces interruptions to its water supply, and Enagico Super 50 puts local cricket in the spotlight.
Info
Update.
bringing you the latest
News, views, and reviews.
along with responses
Comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
It's a gesture meant to honor an outstanding leader and statesman who fought for and won Trinidad and Tobago's independence from British colonial rule. Now, Tobago's students will learn about the life and contributions of Dr. Eric Williams.
It's been almost 35 years since the nation's first Prime Minister passed away. Chairman of Dr. Eric Williams Memorial Committee, Mr. Reginald Vidal, and Secretary for Division of Education, Youth Affairs and Sport, Mr. Huey Cadet, met to discuss their collaboration on a project to keep the legacy of Dr. Eric Williams alive.
My hope is that now that I'm in Tobago, I've brought the legacy and the memory of Dr. Williams with me. I have not left him in Trinidad. And I'm hoping that I can get those to appreciate and recognize what I would want to do by way of getting the collaborative effort of all to do something to keep the memory of the father of the nation alive.
Mr. Vidal wants more done to ensure the memory of Dr. Williams lives on. He believes having a portrait of Dr. Williams throughout schools will create awareness about his contributions to Trinidad and Tobago.
And we must also understand Dr. Williams' contribution to Trinidad and Tobago, and not just Trinidad, in that what he sought to do was to foster a relationship between the two islands and to ensure, as a twin island republic, that together we aspire, together we achieve.
A framed portrait of Dr. Williams was also presented to Mr. Cadet for the viewing of anyone visiting the Education Division. I'm Josanne Brassi for Info Update.
Residents served by the Corland Water Treatment Plant will experience interruptions in their pipe-borne water supply. Caroline Wallace has more.
The Water and Sewerage Authority, WASA, is advising that there will be a disruption in their water supply on Wednesday, 20th January 2016, between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. This is because of a planned power outage by the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission, TNTEC. Areas such as Plymouth, Blackrock, Grafton, Pleasant Prospect, Mount Irvin, Buku, Sherburne Road, Canaan, Bon Accord, and Crown Point will be affected. Residents will be facilitated with a limited truck-borne supply, which can be accessed by calling 299-1010 or 384-7676. The authority has apologized to customers for the inconvenience caused and is asking the public for their patience and understanding during this period. I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
Bringing regional cricket to Tobago is always a treat for local fans. Last week, the Tobago Cricket Association hosted 2 Nagico Super 50 Regional Limited Overs matches at Shaw Park. Here's more.
Technical Sport Director in the Department of Sport, Justin Latapy George, says it was a great opportunity to put the sport in the spotlight as the domestic season opens.
The Nagicocs came in at a time that it was just at the crust of the start of our domestic season, start of the secondary schools cricket season. So you find that the type of attention that it brought to the island on that day really led to where we are today. So we are hosting a game today and tomorrow. The domestic league starts soon. So it brought that sort of attention to cricket on the island. But when you have a tournament like that leading up to your domestic season, it adds a degree of attention that just going into the season after the Christmas and especially in the midst of Carnival just doesn't provide.
The first match between Trinidad and Tobago and ICC Americas was washed out, but in the second, the hosts beat Jamaica by 7 wickets. Latapy George says the division has been looking to minimize the impact of rain on cricket at Shaw Park in future. It's all in an effort to ensure there's growth in the sport for years to come. I'm Kern De Freitas for Info Update.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers and you've been listening to Info Update.